like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey folks, welcome back. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania. Welcome back to the program. Yeah, this is going to be a little hard to do. It's disappointing after yesterday's disastrous Springboks result and one of the worst things I've ever seen. Absolute total collapse, basically a 60-point swing at home on a pitch they hadn't lost on to Australia since 1963. An embarrassment of the highest order, reckless performance. Boland at home, trying to stand top of the log, near the top. James Tedder at fullback, Donovan Don on the right wing, David Britz and Nachele in the center, Xavier Mitchell on the left wing, Ashlyn Davids is the vice captain, fly half Louis Skruder, Turlo Marsh, Subiso Sanguini, Williams, Van Vuren, Benade, Boyson, Tobias, Gumeda. For the Bulls, a surprise start at fullback, Stravino Jacobs, and then Letebele on the right wing, Dimitri Erasmus and Cornell Smith in the center, Dinyante, Bota Chamberlain, the fly half, Zach Berg. How many here is Paul Stubbs and Warren Brosnan, Gerry Skeppers and Vander Swanepoel for the Afrikaans, Kamana and Williams on Kosa. And Zach Berger is the scrum half, JJ Thron, Manjesi, Namachaba, Marvin Ori, Yaku Khurbelar, Sean Elsa, and Ron Swarton. We're underway from Boland in the Winelands. Inside the 22, it's taken by the Bulls. And a turnover right in front of the post. An easy 3 points for Boland if they want it. Right away. Thank you, Vander, for the super chat. My goodness, a penalty right there as they start the game. Huge mistake by the Bulls to get this thing started. Boland should go for it. They should take the points. But they're not going to take the obvious 3 points. What a foolish move. What a foolish and arrogant move. Especially since it's not going to be a 5-meter line out. Wow. Right in front of the post. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. The goal here is a victory. And you start off with an easy 3 points they gifted you. It's kind of warm. People looking kind of warm in the Cape. Line out successful. They're into them all. Even if they get a try here, I still disagree with the call. Bulls defense is holding up. Call to use it once. Now they're inching towards the side. And they collapse. Where's the ball? They're going to turn it over here. And they turn it over. And they turn it over. Stupid start by the Boland Kavailiers, who had a chance to get on top right out of the gate. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Welcome to everybody who's here on a Sunday for my final broadcast for now. We'll see how it goes after this. I definitely won't be able to get Currie Cup when I'm in the UK because I'll have to do it through a VPN and it'll be behind because of the delays. So, Bulls have the ball now, throwing 5-meter line. Zach Berger will put it in. Fine. And they reset. It's a light pack, 876 for the Bulls, 842 for the Kavailiers. 842 kgs. It's not that big. You're going to reset this scrub. And once again, people making an annoying noise, playing the music all the time. Crouch. Bind. Set. And Zerk Backberger brings it out of the back. Cornell Smith with the carry forward. Oh, a little bit of a fight going on over here. Berger, clearance kick from the ruck. Finds touch. Big crowd here, folks. Might be the biggest of the weekend for Currie Cup action. Huge crowd at the Boland Winelands. Yeah, look at this. All the seats are occupied, plus the grass is being filled on the main stand on the opposite side. Wow. Very impressive turnout here. Ball's thrown and the Kavailiers come away with it. They've got it. Driving forward, working down towards the 22. Luis Gerder digs it out. Brings it to the near side. Hope you can be careful for obstruction there. Ruck is formed again. And a penalty. Here's another penalty, a makeable penalty outside the 22. This one's called on Sanguini. Sibusiso Sanguini, not rolling away. 4 minutes in. Will they take the points now? This is harder than the first one, but still easily makeable. All right, here they go again. This near side this time. Kavailiers on my right, the Bulls on my left. Let's see if I can't get a map here and take a look at how this stadium is aligned, because I've never been to it. Boland now with a 7-meter line out. And the Bulls steal it. So there's another 6 points they could have had already. And they got nothing. They go wide. Oh, that's kicked way down the pitch. Picked up all the way back on the 30-meter line by the Kavailiers. Now they're going to try and work it up the sideline. They got some space down the sideline. Here come the Kavailiers. Oh, nice tackle there by, is it Stravino Jakobsen made a tackle. Kavailiers now driving. Oh, and they drop it. Poor pass. They had the numbers on the near side and a poor pass. So already 3 mistakes by Boland. You can't make mistakes like this if you want to win. If you want to win. This stadium is in Wellington, of course. Okay, I don't know if that's really it. Scrum to the Bulls. Zach Berger puts it in the pipe that collapses. Going to reset it. The officiating crew for today is Robbie Jenkinson. The officials on the sideline are Dylan November and Jean Debode. The TMO is Egan Seconds. Don't know anyone there except for Egan Seconds. I think I know Dylan November, but the rest of them I don't know. So the day starts with the Cheetahs atop the log, 16 points, 3 wins, 1 loss, 24-point differential to the favor. Lions in second place, 3 wins, 1 loss, 15 points in the log, plus 44 points. And then the Griquas, 3 wins and a loss, and 15 points in the log. Boy, if the Griquas can win next week, that would be a shocker. I think they play the Bulls next week. Pumas at 2-2 find themselves right in the middle of the log, 4-4. At 13 points. Then you got the Kavailiers and Bulls coming next. Providence moves out of the basement. They got 1 point. I thought they should have gotten 2. Guess they only get 1. They don't get 1 for a 7-point differential, apparently. 7 minutes into the contest now. Crouch. Bind. Set. They've reset this scrum. And it collapses again. The Bulls should have been called for a penalty that time. The near side prop collapsed. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Here's the chase. Will it get into the try zone? Nope. All the way to the 5-meter line. And dropped it. Oh, my God. Another mistake. So he buries James Tedder. Gets buried. Not Tedder. It wasn't Tedder. It was Nechele gets buried. Donovan Don drops the ball, and then he gets nailed by Chaba. And he's upset about it, but the official said, I never blew the whistle. So, another mistake. And now Boland finds themselves on their own 5-meter line if the Bulls have the ball. Jeez. So, in the shadow of their goal, the Kavailiers in trouble now after making one mistake after another. They could have scored twice at a 6-0 lead. Instead, they turned the ball over both times, collapsed small, and then they lose a line out. Then they drop the ball on attack when they had a wide open wing. Here comes Zach Berger right up the middle. Down to 2 meters, the Bulls. And they're in. It's held up. Held up. Good defense there. So I couldn't quite get it. Sean Ellis almost had it, but no dice. So it'll be goal line drop kick. So for now, the Kavailiers have survived here in Wellington. Kick goes down to the 42 meters where the Bulls come up with it, and they start charging forward. Zach Berger to dig it out to Monchese. Monchese goes forward. Here coming the outside is Cornell Smith, throws it back to Berger. Berger goes the other direction to Monchese in the center. He runs into a defense there. Bulls have numbers out here. Oh, nice tackle out there. Well done, taking down Dimitri Erasmus. And a penalty for not rolling away. Oh, I heard that. Oh, I heard that. Nakhile said, F you. Ooh. So Marvin Oria, look how he said that too. Chamberlain kicks it to the corner. So this is all self-inflicted here by the Kavailiers, put themselves in such a bad spot. There's a line out from the 18-meter line now for the Bulls. Jean Elsa throw it in. And it goes over the line out and then picked up by the Bulls. Oh, that's a tough break. They're going to get points here. That's a forward pass. Oh, my goodness. They had all the time in the world, and they threw a forward pass. They threw a forward pass. The Bulls messing up now. Saving the Cavaliers. That took a wicked bounce, and a Bull ran right up and picked it up right amongst two Cavalier players and was going to run it in. Miracle that no try was scored here. Went deep, bounces, and picked it by Deontay to Erasmus. Chamberlain, forward pass. That's unfortunate for the Bulls. Good for the Cavaliers, but this has been an ugly game thus far. But why not? Yesterday's disaster at Ellis Park. Why not have an ugly game on a Sunday? But, man, the crowd is massive. At the end of the pitch, there's no seats. There's hundreds of people standing there. This has got to be a huge crowd. Huge crowd in Boland, in Wellington. Bind. Set. Kavailiers put it in the pipe this time. Get it out of the back. And they turn it over. Schroeder waits and waits and waits. Instead of grabbing that ball that was available, he waited, and then the thing collapsed. Just get the ball out of there. My goodness. Don't stand there for the... I never understand the logic when your team is behind, in front of its goal line, that you stand there and wait for a penalty to be called on a scrum. Get that ball out as quick as you can. Bulls skip the 3 points here. Boland's already screwed up twice trying to get 5 points. Now the Bulls have a line out 7 meters away. Jean Elsa will throw it in. 12:26 off the clock. Scoreless game thus far. Successful to Monchese, to Marvin Ori. And a penalty for collapsing the maul. Bulls down to 1 meter. Monchese, half a meter. Another advantage. And this time they're over again. Short. Oh, it's knocked down. It's going to be a penalty there. 3 advantages. Oof. 3 advantages here. I'm going to talk to them.
It's over here on the transfer. And we have 10 and 11. No. Because the Mauls won. Okay, you pull them on and collapse. And then we have 10 and 11 offside. Okay. Discipline has to improve down here. Okay, thank you. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're not going to score there.
No.
But second penalty, eh? Sorry, where's the first penalty?
So the first penalty is, inside.
Okay. Do I have to kick out or can I just call the line?
Yeah, you must, because you left the line out.
Oh, yeah. Trying my luck. Thank you.
Trying my luck, says Butcher Chamberlain. Butcher Chamberlain says, do I have to kick out or can I just drop it? Trying my luck. That's pretty good. Welcome to 61 people currently here on a Sunday. Did Drekus win? Did Drekus win? Anybody tell me if he won? Legion. Here he is. Lineout's good for the Bulls. 5 meters. Marvin Orr, got it. Driving sideways. It collapsed. They collapse it again. There's going to be a card coming up here soon. If now Boland is in trouble, going to give up a player here. All self-inflicted. Are they over? And they're over. There's the try. Who's got it? And a card's coming anyway. Oh, Dr. Boyson is out. 13:30, Dr. Boyson. And the try was scored by John Erasmus. My goodness. Kick is missed. Boland could be leading 6-5 right now. Stubborn. The crowd's a lot quieter now. With good reason. Very disappointing. Yellow card. But already 50 seconds off the yellow card. Dr. Boyson. Paging Dr. Boyson. 9 minutes. They killed a minute. High in the middle of the pitch. It bounced forward by the Bulls. It's a knock-on. Picked up by the Kavailiers. Boland drives forward. Playing a knock-on advantage. Schroeder coming to the near side. Kavailiers down to the 22. Advantage for knock-on is over. That's about the right time to call it over, too. Ball's dropped by Kavailiers, picked up by the Bulls. Berger, Stravino Jakobs sends it down the pitch, looking for that 50-22, but right into the arms of Donovan Don. Kicked high into the air, over the mountains, wow. Dropped by the Bulls, Stravino Jakobs, and into touch, it'll be a Cavaliers ball. Jakobs was in an awkward spot there. Thank you, Vanna, for the 70 Rand super chat earlier. James Duvall, Legion, Hendo, Andre Mostart, Candice. Keegan Johannes down there.
Yeah, quite a difficult question, Ricky. But obviously, I have to back the boys in the blue as I am currently there. But very happy for the Boland lads. playing exceptional rugby at the moment, and
Wow, what a
I
carry.
think they're making their crowd and their place proud.
Yep, Keegan Johannes from the Boland area. Oh, nice pass. That was a flat one on the outside. Boland still with the ball. Ooh, big hit by the Bulls. Screwed. Oh, space nearly opened up. Great job making a tackle there from behind. Cavs almost had some daylight there, but couldn't quite get through. As Jakub Chrobela stopped that open field play. Oh, drop ball. Goes backwards. Donovan Don picks it up. But the Cavs lose about 15 meters. Now they're back around midfield. Terrible passes going on here. That one's knocked down by the Bulls. Scrubbing a bullet for a knock-on. Man. But Boland has the ball. As long as they can retain it, then the Bulls can't do any more damage. 6:25 off the clock. Michael Dawson, Fonz, Sumari, Tom Pulteney, Brian Lawrenson, Keith Nordkia, Pierre Toski, Fonz. Who else we got there? Conrad, welcome to you. CB. Garrett Gillich is here. Welcome. Drekus lost. So Drekus lost. Is that the deal? Oh, already a change for Boland. Titus out. That's not right. There's no one named Titus on this line out here. Thank you, Vanna. I'm first on Super Bowl. Congratulations. I'm not. They're saying changes here. These players aren't even on the list of roster here. Let me go back and see what substitution was. Hang on. Damn it, that's just trying to get. Oh, I can't get past that. There we go. Fonda Vestois and Titus for Boland. Fonda Vestois, and there's a Fonda Vestois in there. 18 for 14. Titus. There is no Titus. Who the heck is Titus? All right, get back to live now, folks. Let's try to see what that was. All right, we're ready for the scrum now. 18-28 in the King. Oh, Drekus lost too, huh? Why not add to the terrible weekend? So everybody keeps commenting on the match. Whoa, what a full stadium. All right, here we go. Quit looking at the chicas. Let's get back to the game. Fantastic weather in the Western Cape today. Looks a little warm. 5 minutes left on the card. Vander's flying to Cape Town. Crouch, 19 minutes off the clock. It's a Boland scrum. Bind. Set. Let's get this out, Skirter. Don't wait. Now he gets it out. Kicks it down the pitch. And straight into touch. Not even close. Straight into touch. Oh, my goodness. That's 2 mistakes by Skirter. Just killing him. That's killing him. Wow. Wow. That's a big mistake. So nothing but mistakes so far today. Why not? It's been one of those weekends. Bulls line out. Jean Elsa throws it in. He goes deep and overthrows it. Monchese drops it. Went backwards. Tobias picks it up. Gets up to midfield. Kavailiers escape again. Better lucky than good, I suppose. Throw it away again. Oh, my goodness. Tackle made. There's an advantage here. Boland's playing an advantage. Williams driving forward over the 10-meter line on the Boland side of the pitch. Driving forward. Another advantage from midfield. Kicked over the top. And it's taken by the Bulls. Going to come back for the 10 bench. Tackler not rolling away. Now it makes sense to kick for the corner. But it wasn't the last two times. They could be leading 6-5 right now. Sad they're not on the scoreboard still. Kick to the corner by Ashlyn Davids. "21 minutes off the clock. All right, no one told me what the deal is, so let's take a look here. I'll find them on. Line out success for the Boland. Over the middle of the pitch, here they come. Nachile tackled inside the 22. Schroeder. And it's lost forward. Jeez. Hard pass, but still. Kazmat won. Okay. Drika says he beat me fair and square. Dominant win over him. $22.39. Burgos. Man, it is a packed. I mean, the other end of the stadium, there's thousands of people here. This is incredible. This is the support rugby needs. Where is this at Loftus? Where is this at Durban? Where is this in Bloemfontein? Kimberley had bigger crowds in those places. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. The Bulls have been driven backwards. Come on, how can that not be a penalty? Oh, my goodness, they collapsed. No penalty. The Bulls retain possession as Cornell Smith takes it over the 22. Grobelaar gets it back over the 22. It's taken back into the 22. So Stavino Jacobs does the dummy, then kicks it forward. Ball's going to go all the way down to the 38-meter line where it's dropped, but then picked up over there by Mitchell. Xavier Mitchell comes over midfield before he's taken down, places the ball. Schroeder comes up, looking for help. Nice work. Tobias goes forward. Did that hit the official? Boland is having sloppy stuff. They had such good passing last week, and now they turn it over for not releasing. Another mistake. Another mistake. Jeez. All that crowd came to see the Bulls play. No, Conrad, the crowd was big last week too. There aren't that many Bulls fans in the Cape, folks. Don't delude yourself. Yeah, some of them obviously are there for that reason. Yellow card is up. So they didn't give up any points while the yellow card was out there. That's one small victory for Boland. Titus. Okay, that is Titus. But it said he was being replaced. Oh, that was because of a scrum. That's why I went out. Here's a line out. Bulls inside to 22. Thank you, Vanner. Oh, Cornell Smith has the ball. That's a forward pass. That was forward. Come on, man. 5 meters out. Bulls. Dinyanti. And they turn it over for not releasing. The Bulls turn over 2 meters out. Wow. This is both sides. Very disappointing play. Very disappointing play. Thank you for the 200 Rand super chat. Very kind of you. There we go. Can't get the bell to ring right properly today. Lots of Boland players came from the Griffins. Yeah, I think so. And Ashlyn Davids finds touch. All right, here we go. Line out successful. The Kavailiers inside their own 10-meter line. They're into them all. Going forward slightly. Careful not to come unbound, boys. The Bulls have swum all the way around. How is that not a penalty? And then they drop the. It's going to be a turnover. Nope. They're going to get it for collapse. Yep. The Kavailiers pick up a penalty because it was collapsed by the Bulls. Wasn't sure he was going to give them that penalty. Yep. My JC's shaking his head, but it was obvious. The under-18s finished undefeated. They won their game. So they're going to take it from the 5-meter mark. The Kavailiers need to start playing better. Right here. Let's start here. 26 minutes in. They could be leading this game, but they've yet to score. 26 minutes in. Let's get this right now, boys. Yeah, Monjay's, he collapsed that maul, and he's shaking his head like he didn't do anything wrong. 6 of the last 10 penalties go to the Bulls. 4 of the last 5. Boyson didn't come back. Tobias. I don't understand how the Bulls won that ball. It was behind the player. It had been placed, and they reached in and grabbed it. Well, the 9 was grabbing it. So, turnover by the Kavailiers. Can't live with success. And here comes Butler Chamberlain to kick the ball down the pitch. Ball finds touch at about 30 meters. Line out, and it's knocked backwards. Kavailiers can't get it. So the Bulls get it back. Whistle blew. Players are still going. It turns out it's going to be Kavailiers' ball. I thought it was a Bulls' ball. Don't do that again. I don't know who's talking to there. So it'll be a line out for the Kavailiers just outside their 22. Living dangerously here. Living dangerously. Tobias will go over to put it in. Sidney Tobias. Kavailiers get over the 22. Ball was blocked by the Bulls. And a knock on against the Cavs. So the Bulls get a scrum. Gee, many crickets. It's just nothing but sloppy play here. Yeah, I don't have a Boland jersey. Got to be double XO. P-Way not too happy up there in the booth. Bulls coach. Full house in Wellington, folks. Here comes Losper. It's my red pen at. There it is. All right. 30 minutes in. Sukumaid is gone and Losper's in. So now it's Boyson is out too. So it's going to be Dayan van der Westhuizen, Sidney Tobias, and Warren Losper. 30 minutes scoreless for Boland. Behind. Set. Ball comes out of the back for... Oh, Zach Berger tries to get on the short side, but he lost his footing. He gets tackled. And it's a high tackle. He was falling when he got tackled. It's unfortunate.
We stick with the high tackle.
What? No. We don't stick with a high tackle. The croc roll overrules that. That's dangerous play. Or was a croc tackle against the Kavailiers? Man, more mistakes. There's the high tackle. No, the croc roll shouldn't overturn that. That's ridiculous. 31 minutes now. Bulls 9 meters away. Line out successful. Bulls got a surge. 5 meters, 4 meters. Uh-oh. Kavailiers in trouble here. And they break free. Bulls get through. And Yaku Rubelard gets a try. Yaku Rubelard with a try. Kavailiers can only escape for so long their mistakes. So conversion's good. It's 12-0. Announcer speaking of Afrikaans. Nice to hear. 7 minutes left in the first half. Boland yet to get on the board. Disappointing the home crowd at Wellington. It's knocked forward. Knocked backwards by the Bulls, I should say. Counter ruck coming here from Kavailiers. Do they have it? No, an advantage here. Knock on. They got it, but they knocked it on. So it'll be a scrum to the Bulls. Rossi's in talks about his contract. Wow. I didn't hear that. After yesterday's loss, I don't know if he'll want to leave town. I mean, what would he possibly want to take over other than the Springboks, except maybe the All Blacks? Anything else would be a letdown. Maybe Ireland? But Andy Farrell's not going anywhere. Crouch. Bind. Whoops. Pre-engagement by the Kavailiers. Another mistake. Free kick for the Bulls. Chamberlain goes high into the air. Bulls give a good chase here. Oh, Tabella made the catch, but he hurt himself when he landed. Tackled too early. Tabella got there too early. There's Ashland Davids. Lands on his hip. So David's still grabbing his hip. I know how he feels. Same hip, right one. Buddy, I know how it feels to land on a hip like that. But you land on grass, I land on blacktop. And you landed today, I landed 45 years ago. 40 years ago on that hip. .35-30 now. Boland, their first time they've been on this side of the pitch in a while, with possession. Line out from just outside of 22. And they have it unchallenged. Skirter over the middle. Van der Westhuizen down to the 22. They come back, change direction, come this way. Bounce pass. Donovan Dom does a nice job picking that ball up. Clean up the mess that was left for him. Lost forward. Zach Berger. Tabella gets loose on the outside. Finally tackled by 3 Kavailiers. 3.5 minutes remain in the first half. Bulls playing a knock-on advantage from their 30-meter line. Advantage is over. Carried forward by Nabachaba, who is the captain today. Chamberlain, high into the air, just goes wide. Marvin Ori picks it up. Afiwe Nyanti. Back to Chamberlain. Taking a 10-meter line by Boland with just 3 minutes left. An advantage for offside here. Here comes Boland driving through the middle over midfield. Shredick has it. Majesi buries him. Doesn't get anywhere. Wow, I don't think that pass was for Tobias. He snagged it out of the air. Come on, play on the 9. Guy's off his feet and he's playing the ball. Going to come back for the penalty over here. Must retreat is a call. 2.5 minutes remain. Get him all the way back across the pitch. Namachaba call for that penalty. Offside, never retreated. All right, so Boland from the 44-meter line can kick for some space here. Another makeable kick they're turning down. That's 9 points they've given up. 94 people currently here for a Sunday. Must be because the Bulls are watching this one. Kick to the corner and gets him inside the 22. 3 times they didn't take the points. 20 meters from the try line now. 2 minutes remain in the first half. Lineout's good into them all, and they're picking up some space over here. Boland's going forward. Still going. They started at the 20-meter line. Still going. Bulls' defense is weak right now. Boland's still driving forward. Still driving forward. They're only 8 meters out. They're playing an advantage now, too. The ball's available. Wow. Now they can get a 5-meter line out. That was a great maul. If they could do that now, they'll get themselves a try. Side entry. Louis Skirter, 1 penalty away. 1 penalty away. Kick to the corner. Oh, have they renamed the stadium? Is it Sanlam Stadium now? Kickable goals not taken. 3 by Boland. 5-meter line out. Last time down here they screwed up. Let's see how they do here. This one they get. They're into the maul again. Now the maul's driving forward again. There they go. There they go. There they go. They're going to get across. They're in. Boland scores. Sydney Tobias with a try. The old man gets across, and Boland is on the board finally with 30 seconds left in the first half. And the crowd goes wild in Wellington. My goodness. Sydney Tobias. My goodness. Let's see how Ashlyn Davis kicks with that hip. There's the Kavailiers horse trotting around. There's a kick. It's a distance. It goes up. He got it. Wow. 12-7. That's a hooter. The match, if taken his first two kicks, they'd have 13 right now. So it's halftime, 12-7, folks. The Bulls in the front here. Wow. All right, time for, that team that let us down yesterday, big time, let themselves down. Rossi said dog shite. Oof, that was pretty rough. But Springbok glory, folks. Don't run off.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor, they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. From the dusty fields to the world stage, they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirit soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. Through the blood, the sweat, the tears and the pain, they carry the hopes of a country like a chain. From the whistles blow to the final play, they prove their greatness every single day. Springboks just win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue.
Well, folks, that exhibition yesterday at Ellis Park was more like a dog pile. What a disgrace. What an absolute disgrace. How do you have a 22-point lead in a team on the mat and let 38 points go unanswered? It wasn't like it all occurred in a blitz of 5 or 10 minutes. This stuff started at the 20-minute mark in the first half. So basically, for an hour, South Africa was outplayed by the Wallabies, a team that couldn't scratch a win together if they begged for it just 2 years ago. This is unbelievable. Joe Schmidt ought to be very happy with his charges and what he did yesterday. It was unbelievably impressive. Well done. Well done. That was pretty amazing what they pulled off yesterday. But this one here, mostly mistakes going on. Mostly mistakes. Very disappointing in so many respects, this game so far. But we'll see what happens here in the second half as they try to get their act together. Oh, my goodness. Just so many disappointing things here happening. Anyway. All right, well, what are your thoughts, folks? Who's going to win this one? Will the Bulls pull it off? Let's see. Who wins? There you go. Halftime. You've seen how they're both playing, so here's your chance to comment on that. All right? Excuse me. Anyway, so 102 people currently here, and there are 2 Mike Dawsons looking in the chat. Oh, okay. Monty disappointed as usual. Yeah, I don't disagree, but that was across the board disappointment. There's a lot of disappointment in that yesterday. A lot of disappointment in that. Just so frustrating. Boy, I'll tell you. I don't know what to say, guys. Just so disappointing. But hey, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Complain about it, but that's not going to change anything, is it? Not going to change anything. But I don't know. Next week, if they don't come out next week and slaughter the Wallabies, it's just going to be such a huge disappointment. My goodness. So, I mean, I don't, the wheels coming off, you could just see it coming off yesterday. It was just right in front of our eyes, Wheels just came right off of that bus. The wheels on the bus don't go round and round. The wheels on the bus come falling off in that contest yesterday. That was just something else. In this game, Boland, lots of mistakes. So many times they could have done something more than they did, and that's why they're in the bind they're in. But good performance there at the end. They did get themselves that rolling maul and got that try. Tobias getting across. Good stuff for them. So Boland should come out of the second half with a little bit of confidence. The Bulls ought to be a little disappointed themselves. They scored 2 tries, but they've also made a lot of mistakes. A lot of turnovers, especially down around the 5-meter line, giving up things they should never have given up. Very disappointing, I'm sure, for their audience, so for their supporters. Excuse me. My nose is kind of clogged up a little bit there. Back to the drawing board. Watch the game you played in and identify. Exactly. The problem is that nobody in the Bucks took the initiative to try to change the game plan. Yeah, I agree. Very robotic. Yep. They did what the Springboks do so often. They got out to a big lead. They just got complacent, Complacent. That's what happened. Complacent. And they just sat back on their heels, and it just got away from them, and they didn't even see it getting away from them. That's the worst part. They didn't even see it getting away from them. That's very disappointing, to say the least. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. It was such a bummer. I still can't believe we lost that game. I'm still shaking my head. And there's been some really good rugby this weekend, and we've got some interesting things looking at the standings. Just amazing. Some of the stuff that's going on here. Some of these teams just really playing above themselves. The Kavailiers playing out of their minds, really playing well. Congratulations to folks in Kimberley. Exciting stuff for them. They beat the Sharks. They had to beat Province last week. Now they have to beat the Bulls. It's tough sledding for them, but hey, they seem to be getting it done time and time again, which is really cool. Great to see that happening for them. I always root for the Kavailiers. Any team that plays on concrete gets my support. If you've ever seen the pitch in Bloemfontein, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say playing on concrete. Yeah. Anyway, so disappointing. One winner is your awesome commentary. Thank you, Andre Mostart. No one can best you. Wow, that's very kind of you. I wish more people would find that to be the case and discover the channel. That'd be super awesome. Love to have more people tune in. Yep. Last time people were asking me about what I did, and I said, no, I do a lot of stuff, including comment on rugby games. Like, what? My son plays rugby. That's cool. He played in college for a club side. That's one of the big things in America. People think America's not a big rugby country, but we are. We've always been a big rugby country, but it's at the club level and at university level. It was never professional until recently, so a lot of people don't realize that. But that's just the way things are. Sorry, I'm just deleting a few messages here that are absolutely unnecessary. They're sitting in my mailbox. Somehow I missed all these the other day when I was deleting messages, so now I'll get rid of them. They must have sent me messages like every single day here. Good Lord. Yeah, almost every day. That was from when I was doing the beekeeping program with Michigan State University. They just sent me so many messages, clogging up my email box. I didn't even see half these messages back in the day. I'm already 80 messages while we're sitting here waiting for this to get restarted already that need to be deleted from them. I'll delete those now. 83 messages. Wow. Crazy stuff. Anyway, Marks was driving through often without the support numbers. Yep. Kimberly. Fonz, yeah, well, you're a Sharks fan. No wonder you think Kimberly was bad. Some of us thought Kimberly was awesome. Sorry about that, Fonz. Some of us thought Kimberly was awesome. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. So, Boland, beautiful. And what a crowd, folks. What a crowd. Incredible. I got to crack my back. Hang on a second, folks. Driving me nuts here. Spine locked up, disc in place. There we go. Now they're free again. Looks like the officials the subs have made their way back out on the field, so we must be getting ready for the second half. And they never did see the stats. They never offered that at halftime, so I thought I'd give that to you, but we'll have to wait for that. Yep, not quite back with that yet. Oh, my goodness. What a weekend. What a weekend. Very disappointing from a South African sporting standpoint for so many people. And I'm one of them. Very disappointed in what we saw this weekend. So, anyway. But what are you going to do? You just hang in there. All right. All right, we're getting ready to come back now. So I never did put up the halftime marker this time. Oh, this could be their last home match. That's part of what's going on here. Okay. Both to Chamberlain, if we get restarted in the second half, and the ball goes deep. Cavs have the ball. Not rolling away at the Bulls, but they don't get charged for it. So inside their 22 with the ball, they're going to go through some phases now. The Cavs, second half underway, trailing 12-7. Tobias comes over and joins the ruck. Skirter kicks it high into the air. That ball takes forever to come down. The Bulls drop it, but it goes backwards. Letebele with the ball. Herbera picks it up and goes forward. They try to get the Cavs from not rolling away, but the official said, you're trapping him. That's good. I like how they give that. Monjezi loses it, and Boland kicks it forward. They got two players chasing it. Oh, what a pass by Donovan Dodd. They're going to say it's a forward pass. Thought we had to try there. It's in front of the kicker. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. In front of the kicker. So, oh, man. Oh, my goodness. So they come back. It's a penalty for being in front of the kicker. And joy turns to disaster as Boland gets called for the penalty as the shadows begin to creep in. But to Chamberlain wincing after that kick. So who's in front of the kicker here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just a little bit in front. It wasn't a forward pass in front of the kicker. It's a good call by the officials. I missed it in real time. Line out by the Bulls. They go deep. Monjezi comes down with it. an advantage for touching the player in the air. Boy, another mistake by Boland. Another mistake. They're killing themselves with mistakes. You can't win games. This could be the last home game of the year. No wonder the crowd's so big. I know, Chris Murray. What a huge crowd. It's incredible. In the ends of the stadium, people standing around. Look at this. It's just incredible. There's people everywhere. We just don't see this. This would be a game where, could I get a ticket? No, you can't get a ticket. Wow. I mean, when I go to rugby in South Africa now, it's not a problem getting a ticket for any game. And usually where I want. Any game, including Springboks games, not hard to get tickets. They may not be the best tickets for Springboks, but you can get tickets for anything. Never a challenge. Bulls line out successful at the 26-meter line. They come away with it. Zach Berger over to Marvin Ori. Ori's tackled. Berger. Manjesi. Manjesi's tackled. Berger. Else. He's tackled. And not releasing. Oh, they're saying they didn't release tackle. There's a drop goal attempt. And that was a good idea because they had a penalty. They're going to go for the post. Namachaba says going for the post. Killing themselves. Bulls get a chance to stretch this lead now. No releasing straight on the ball. I disagree. That was a release. I disagree with that call. 43-54, Bulls chance to come out locker room, and Boland had themselves a chance to score a try, and they didn't get it done. Oh, man. On a broken play, they had it. End of the stadium. Look at all those people standing on top on the sign. Wow. 13 seconds on the clock. Chamberlain's going to slot that through, and it's 15-7. Chamberlain's going out after it said he's wincing, so Jaco van der Walt comes in to replace him. So Jaco van der Walt comes in to replace Bocha Chamberlain, who was wincing. Chamberlain is out. Van der Walt is in. Ball knocked forward by the Bulls, picked up by the Kavailiers. Nicely done. Now they need to get something going here. Tobias drives forward. Boland goes wide. Oh, nice pass. Look flat. Advantage for being off the feet. So Kavailiers playing an advantage now. It goes forward. They lost it. This time, I don't think they're going to want to kick. It's too far over. So if they kick to the corner this time, I'm not going to criticize them. Oh, yeah, off his feet. Yeah, I could see it right there. Never, Sean Else, I think it was. Never got it on his own feet. You're going to kick for the corner here. A lot of mistakes. 7 errors by Boland, 2 by the Bulls. Line out successful. And they got an advantage here. Cavs are driving forward, though. 5 meters out. Schroeder's trying to get the ball. He does. Bad pass. Nicely done by David Britz picked it up. Off their feet. Bulls right there. Another advantage. Out to the 22. Yeah, but there's nothing going on here. I blow the whistle as official. There's no momentum. Wow, okay, my bad. Look at this. They're driving down to 5 meters. Got to get some help down there. Pick and go. Wow. Cavs are quick to get to the ball. Over here in the corner now. There it is. Wow. Who was that? The Cavaliers score. Who was it? Donovan Dunn is the one who drags that out of there. And Boland scores. His 7th try of the season. Donovan Dunn with another try. My goodness. I don't know if this was legit. Let's see it. How he got that ball. Wow. Yeah, he picked it up, went with it, fought for it, and spun around and won that contest. Donovan Dunn. Wow. Brilliant stuff. $20 seconds left on the clock. Tough kick here. Ashland Davis looking good. He got it. 15-14. That's a little bit better. Wow. Cavs right back in the game, folks. Boland gets it done finally. If they don't make mistakes, they're fantastic, but they kill themselves with mistakes. That's going to go... It went 10 over... Oh, my goodness. It bounced right on the 10-meter line. The Bulls get lucky, and they pick it up. Wow. Boland just stood there watching it, and it hit the line. Bulls come to the near side. Cornell Smith to Monjezi. Monjezi dumps it off to the side. Afiwe Janchi is taken down at the 22. Jaku Vandeveld sends it right up the middle. Else driving down to 6 meters. The Bulls on the front foot now. Vandeveld. That's forward. And they throw it away, but they have an advantage. Schroeder's getting a yellow card. Got a fight starting over here. Oh, yep. Big fight going on. So they lose their scrum half for an intentional knockdown. All right. Not much of a fight. Marvin Ory's upset. Ooh, he's talking smack out there. Little guy talking smack to the big tall locks. Deliberate knockdown. Oh, he wants to talk to them.
Stadium now sits on the touchline.
Wants to talk to the two captains.
Let me be very clear. This has been a very good game. If we have something like this again, off the ball or after the whistle, that player will be penalised. Tell your teams.
Who's getting penalised? The player instigated.
Yes, yes. Back you go and talk to your team. Is it retaliation? Can I talk to your team?
Second yellow card for the Cavaliers.
Yep. All right. Yellow card. Turlo Mosh apparently is the SAPS officer. He's out there telling people how things are going to be. 48:58 now on the clock. Clock is stopped. All right. Kick to the corner. Oh, that looked like it was no good. Crowd upset about that. Crowd does not agree with the call. They're saying they kicked it out of touch. I thought it got kicked out of touch too, but the Bulls are getting a 5-meter line out. Yeah, it was good. What's going on here? Substitutions. Luan Clausen on debut. Tobias is out. Hendricks is in for Van Vuren. And Marsh is out. Mafu. Excuse me. 3 changes for Boland. Go high for that Marvin Orr. They get in the Bulls drive straight forward. They still got it. They drop 1 meter out. Pick and go. Held up, held up, held up. Yep. Well done by the defense there. Goal line dropout. You know, when that goal line dropout held up, I used to think that was harsh. There used to be a 5-meter scrum. They changed it. Now it's a free kick. I used to hate that rule when it first came up. I'm starting to come around to it because it's a lot more defense is doing a great job than it is officials not being able to see the ball. So my view on that has changed over the years. It's been about 6 years, something like that. Oh, that's a terrible kick by Don. Bounces at the 10-meter line. Jaco van der Walt picks it up. JJ Thrawn tackled. Berger. Manjesi. He's tackled. Berger. JJ Thrawn again. Jaco van der Walt's come on with fresh legs and really kind of messing up the Cavs. Kobra forward. He's tackled. Ball's available. Berger. Cornell Smith, it goes opposite the other way to Dignante. Dignante runs into Donovan. Ooh, that was a painful tackle there. They come to the near side. Jacobs. Stevino Jacobs driving forward. Finally tackled. Short of the 22. Zach Berger. Kubala. That ball comes loose. Who's got it? Turnover. And the Cavaliers get the ball. Clock is going to stop. Husky has to go. Sorry to see you go. Be safe. Everyone in Wellington is there. I don't know about everyone, but a lot were. A lot are. They're going to TMO to look for foul play here. Hopefully it's not on Boland or they're going to turn the ball over after they get it. Excuse me. So let's see. Going to go take a look. No big screen, so he's got to come to the sideline. Ooh. No, the player's upright. He's not. That contact is initiated by the Bulls. That's unfair. Yeah, it's a body check. I don't think that's.
And he's illegal. It's direct shoulder contact at head, however, I am seeing it passive in nature, so I'm going to go yellow card here.
Okay. Yellow card, wow. Benatti, yeah. That's how the law is written. Michael Benatti, yellow card. Wow. Another yellow card.
It is fair play. He's upright in the tackle. Okay, he's at fault because there's no dipping in nature. He doesn't make an attempt to go low. Yeah, head contact, but it's passive in nature. Okay, so it's yellow card.
Okay, he's a physical player, as Michael Benatti. Okay. 124 kgs is what he does out there.
Unfortunately. So he gets at it. 52. Bulls are 5 meters away now, and they're down 2 players. Manjesi comes down with it. Bulls drive. There they go, straight across. There it is. The Bulls are in. 2 stupid yellow cards. That's their 3rd one of the game. Who got it? Was it Chaba? don't know who got the try. All right, Namachama got it. I couldn't see. I can't even see the ball on the ground. Here's a replay. Yep, it's him. But that ball's not on the ground. There's an arm under it. That's pretty lame. That's a freebie there. Bulls get a try. Flags don't go down. So the Bulls only have a 6-point lead because they missed the conversion. All right. Well, let's see if that makes a difference in the game now. 53 minutes. 2 yellow cards here for Boland. My goodness. $54 minutes off the clock at this stage, folks, at Boland. Beautiful day. Here's the restart. They're going to go deep inside the 22. Taken by Zach Berger, who kicks it for touch. Gets a nice kick, but it doesn't find touch. Nice dummy there. Oh, there's a high tackle. Oh, yeah. That's a card. Wow. 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 Yellow card instantly for Cornell Smith. Wow, I got another yellow card. Do I have 3 yellow cards set up here? I do have 3 yellow cards set up. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. You got 3 cards out there now. Cavs down a player. Bulls at 14, Cavs at 13 players for 3 more minutes before they pick up and get it even. My goodness. Lots of ill discipline in this game. Ought to be a lot of space opening up out there, kind of like playing sevens the way things are going. Van de Westhuizen goes forward. Oh, spin. Bulls offside, but somehow not called for it. Kavailiers still going forward. Klassen drives forwards. Llewellyn Klassen. Cavs got to get set up here. 6 phases. I got some nice moves going on here. Still driving forward. 56 minutes. If Boland could score here, it'd be amazing. Even a penalty. They're 10 meters away now. Boland goes wide. Mafu with a carry. Got to get the ball out of there. And they go wide, driving down to 5 meters now. Crowd is cheering big time. David, but they're running out of space over there. Is it David Britz? Can't see who had it. Or Donovan Dunn. Sanguini. They're not getting past that 5 meter mark. Oh, off their feet. They turned it over. But the Bulls tackled. Oh, wow. The Bulls can't get it out from under the shadow of their own goal. And so Boland stands tall after turning it over. The ball was Namachaba jackled that ball. But then the Bulls were stopped. This is what an exciting part of the game right here. Late in the game. Boland. Turnover, 6 for Boland, 5 for the Bulls. We got the clock off at 57:20. 59 seconds on that first card to Schroeder, 4:16 on the second one to Boland, and 7:10 on that card to the Bulls. There's a Bulls player down. I can't see who it is. Is that... That's not Zach Berger. Who is that? Now there's Berger coming back. Got a cramp here. One of the Bulls. Wow. If Boland could pull this off. Boland right now has 11 points. That would give them 15 if they win, because they're not at a bonus point stage. They only have 2 tries right now. I don't think I'll be doing the news, El Marie. I've got to pack. And get ready to go. If I get that done in time, I'll do that, a short news, and then it'll be a little bit later, and then maybe the RefG thing. Just depends. I need to leave for the airport a few hours before my flight. So we'll see how it goes. Okay? But I wouldn't do the news right after anyway. It'd be an hour break. So maybe that hour I'll be able to get enough done that I can go live. But I wouldn't count on it. Clock is restarted at 57:39. Crouch. Boland scrum 5 meters out. Bind. Set. It collapses. Boland comes away with it. Oh, so close. Sanquini literally drives it across. Turlo Marsh is back out there. Where's the ball at? And the Bulls are not rolling away. How about a penalty here? Very slow ball. And the Bulls are offside. They're there before the ball even came out. There you go, finally. All right, they got an advantage here. Ashlyn Davis tries to slide in there, but it doesn't work. Now we're going to go a little bit wider. Donovan Dodd looking for help. There's no one there. They're playing an advantage. Got to keep their minds about them here. Keep their wits about them. 6 meters out. Shame. Cricket. Oh, it's stripped. Going to come back. We got a fight going again. And Marvin Ory's involved in this one now. Ripping the jersey over the Boland player's head. This is no love loss here. No love loss here. Godla Masamla's coming in now for the Boland side. Schroeder, who got the yellow card, is out. His card is over now, so we're down to just 2 cards, 1 each. So let me get rid of that one. Yeah, you got to take the points here. They're not going to take it. They're going to go for the scrum instead of taking the points that were on offer. I don't think that's a wise move. So Boland passes up on 3 points again. That's 12 points not taken. 12 points not taken. Wow. Bulls, Else comes out. He's replaced. Else. $60 minutes now. 20 minutes left on the clock, and Boland could have taken lead right in front of the post to have a penalty here. This is, if they don't get a try here, it's foolhardy. If they don't get a try here, it's foolhardy. But they've obviously got the confidence. They come away with it. Oh, and they get stopped. Ball's available. Oh, there it is! Yes! Whoa! Kwesi Mafu goes across, and Boland scores the try, and it's a makeable kick. Wow. Okay, well, they made the right decision. I disagree, but they made the right decision. And the yellow card's almost gone. And Boland, look at this, folks. Look at this. My goodness. Great job reaching across that line with those long arms. Mafu now. It's 2019. That missed conversion by the Bulls looming large at the moment. And there goes the Cavalier riding on the horse. Flags go up, and Boland leads for the first time. 21-20 with 18 and a half minutes remaining in the contest. The crowd is going absolutely bonkers. Uh-oh, Donovan Don's getting some attention. Let's see. They're taping up his calf. Time's off at 61:55. Another substitution coming in for Boland. Is this Hendricks? No. Or Mostart. Mostart comes in for Mitchell. Mostart comes in. John Mostart comes in for Xavier Mitchell. All right. Looks like Dave's going to stay. And Thrawn is out for the Bulls. Ferreira's replacing him. Marco Ferreira comes in for Thrawn. Here's the restart. Bulls don't go very deep. They're chasing. Kavailiers got to get this. They do. Ooh, dangerous. And they go forward. 18 minutes remain. Godlin Muslima, first touch of the game. Scrum half. Oh, no arms tackle there by the Bulls. Junior Pocomella. When did he come in? No call on that. Junior Pocomella's in there. Jakub van der Walt catches the high ball and he takes off. Nice tackle there. Not held. He places the ball. Namachaba. Back in the inside. Here come the Bulls. Let the Bailey inside at 22. Finally tackled. Pocomella. And a penalty for being off the feet. Yep. Big turnover by the Bulls. Oof. And that was on Mbele. Big turnover there. The Bulls were building up momentum. And so the other yellow card is off now. My goodness. Guys speaking Afrikaans, having a blast there. Color fellow.
As ons gaan kyk na 'n Stays rekord, dit is ouens glad nie te leeg gestel nie. Hulle het baie goed gedoen, soos ons sê een land Boland bo. En jy hoor dit een land bo.
Line out successful for Boland. They're driving forward to get up to midfield. Muslima throws it wide. Nice. Whoa, speared out of the air. Come Boland down the sideline. How far are they going to get? To the 22. Fighting. Need some help. Where's the help? There's the help finally, but they get off their feet. Penalty against the Bulls. What's the penalty on the Bulls? Man, that was an incredible pass, and what a catch, leaping high in the air. Another injury here. Yeah, Ashton Davis is taken out off the ball. That's what the penalty is. Keeping Donovan Dodd wouldn't let go of that jersey. All right, so warning the Bulls. Yeah, but for taking out Ashland Davids, he warned him. He didn't give him a card or anything. He said, be careful. He's entitled to that ball. But he did take him out. All right, 64 minutes in Boland now, getting a chance to kick it. This is another makeable kick they pass up on. It's 15 points they passed up on. But they did get 2 of those tries, so we take 2 of this off. It's 9. Substitution coming in. Or no, Cornell Smith is back. Okay, Cornell Smith is back. That's the end of the yellow cards for now. Okay, back to 15 apiece. From the 21-meter line, Boland gives into a maul. They're driving. Wow, look at him going again. That maul's been working for him. Simla comes over there. Still going forward. Where's the ball? I lost it. This is a mess now. They're losing control of it here. They better get out of there. Nope, they got it back. Still going forward. Who's got the ball? Did the Bulls steal it? Picked up. Oh, it's a knock-on. Yep. I don't know about that. It looked to me like it went backwards. Oh, desperation about the Bulls stopping that from happening. Man, that was close. That maul was rolling. Bulls trailing by 1 point, and they got another player down. Cramp. A lot of cramp, and these guys need to hydrate. Legion's Super Brews in jeopardy here. See how I did the Super Brew this weekend after that horrible call yesterday. The Springboks. Oh, yeah. I actually picked Argentina to win that game. It was close late, and then they just fell away. Not a good weekend for me. I'm 2 for 4. No, 3 for 5. This one I got the Bulls by 14. I'll be 50% at best this weekend. Scrum to the Bulls, deep in their own territory here. Zach Berger's still in the game. Charles and Boland. 2 mistakes by both sides. Zach Berger warned about something, saying, don't follow there. I don't know what that is. Crouch. Wide. Set. Berger picks it out. Goes to Cornell Smith. He's tackled after his yellow card. Clearance kick by Jaco van der Walt. Taken by Mustard in touch, but he's going to take the mark. Okay. Boland.
Om my blauwbusman te ondersteunen, man. Hulle het destijds gesê, naast Bottas koos met die bal met sy hakskiel oor.
Gotta love it. Instructie van EF, meneer. What do you see here on the field?
And they throw it away. The Bulls have it. There goes Zach Berger. Oh, and it's intercepted by Boland, who kicks it forward. Chases on. Oh, Jaco van der Walt tackled at the 5-meter line. That was some sloppy play there. What happened? They're going to come back. Player said, we're going to get another card here. Another card against the Bulls. Wow. Yellow card. Pull back by 16. They held one, and that was I saw one of the there he is right there. Yeah, oh yeah, he screamed, hey. Yep, tackled his opposite number. So yellow card against the Bulls, another yellow card. Man, this is a freaking flurry of cards here. So Boland's going to kick it to the corner. See me, Cricket's got another yellow card here. I have to spell this guy's name. It's ridiculously Mnebelele. 67-30. Can't keep up these yellow cards, man. It's like 5 or 6 of them this game so far. Substitutions for the Bulls. I think Lisa Kobolka's coming in now. Brian LaRue. And Kobolka's on there too. Line up. Kavailiers with the ball, 5 meters out. Gadla Maslma at the back. He gets it out of there. Kavailiers can score here. They'll really put the Bulls under the pump. Going through multiple phases now. They have 1-man advantage here. Ball's available. Got to hold on to it now. It's the key. Maslma changes direction. Well done by the Kavailiers. Oh, but the Bulls get there on defense. Fantastic tackle over here by Dignante. No hands tackle. Oh, it's going to give him a 5-meter line out. Maslma nearly breaks through. Oh, they finally got him. Who got him? Was it Zach Berger? Oh, they kick it to the wing, but that's a terrible kick. That's not illegal. Uh-oh. Stevino Jacob's in trouble here. He's in trouble for knocking that ball out. That's not allowed. He's in trouble here. It's going to be a card. That's going to be a card.
Robbie, yeah, so he deliberately knocks the ball over the touching goal, so the ball was still inside.
Still inside. Now we need to just clarify if there's a possible or potential try being scored by.
The attacking player was still a distance from him.
Yeah, there was no chance of a try.
Okay.
But it's still foul play.
So unnecessary as well.
Yeah,
It is
stupid. Stupid decision.
So I'm just thinking penalty only here.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, he's lucky for that.
So it's a deliberate act, so you can deal with that foul play issue, but you're going to give him an option, but a no penalty try.
Yes, yeah. Just on penalty only for the knock into touch at the moment.
He's not going to give no penalty try.
Okay.
Right call from the ref.
Just wait for a second.
Here we go.
So we have 2 penalties, okay, so no arms tackle by number 5 over here, and then we have a deliberate knock into touch over here. There's no player in the vicinity that can potentially score a try, so it's just a penalty only. Okay, so you can have penalty here or penalty over there.
Take it here.
Just take it here.
We'll take it here,
Okay,
sir.
that's fine.
Turn low mark.
That's fine. Yeah, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I will put more players in the bin if I have to. Chat to them.
Yep, exactly. Well handled there by the official. Yep. So it'll be a 5-minute line out for the Cavs. 11.5 minutes remain. 10.5 minutes remain. That was dumb, Werner. 14 penalties on the Bulls. 10 on Boland. Can't do that. You're lucky you didn't get a card. Just grab it and pull it down. Cavs need a good line out here. They're going for the scrum instead. They're making a scrum decision 5 meters out. That might be the right call here. Might be the right call. Boland has cleaned up some mistakes here in the last 15 or 20 minutes. That's why they're on the front foot. Without mistakes, they're incredibly competitive. My goodness, 10 minutes left. Clock is ticking. And Nabachaba is leaving the game. Yeah, Jean Ellis is coming in because they're short a player in the scrum. So the captain has to leave. But if Boland scores here, it's only 5 points. It makes it 26-20. They need to get the conversion. So they got to score and they got to get the conversion. So we have substitution coming. Amir Hendricks is finally coming in for Boland. Is that Amir Hendricks? No, I'm sorry. That's Ashland Davis running back on the pitch. My bad. Wonder where he was at. Was he getting treatment? 5-meter scrum. Benches are nearly clear for both sides. Only Hendricks remains on the bench for Boland, and Brooklyn Newman, the scrum half for, I think he's on debut. Scrums. Bulls have won all 7 of theirs. Boland's won 3 of their 4. Need to win this one. Crouch. Bind. Set. There's another yellow card out there. They did give a yellow card for that. Oh, almost got there. Inches away. Masimla held up short. Mafu couldn't get over. There it is! And Boland's over and scores right by the post. Who was it? Vesthuizen, I think it was. And the camera goes to the crowd. We don't need to see people dance in the crowd. It was Vesthuizen. Diane van der Vesthuizen gets a try, and Boland goes up 26-20. There's no yellow card. They started put a yellow card on the screen. They never gave one. Yeah, right by the post. Brilliant work there. Wow, Van der Vesthuizen gets it. Wow, already down to 20 seconds. That was quick. On the clock. Ashland Davis needs to make this conversion. Needs to make it a 2-score game with just 7.5 minutes remaining. And that's an easy kick. It's over. 28 and a bonus point for the Kavailiers. Oh, they get at least a bonus point out of this. But now they got to keep it together. 28-20. Gets more difficult on the road. The Bulls kick it in a touch. Excuse me, Bulls, Kavailiers keep it in touch. Still short a player for another 4 minutes are the Bulls. Bulls line out from the 45-meter line. Six and a half minutes remain. Jay-Z came down with it. Zach Berger picking up a loose ball, then hands it off. Back to midfield come the Bulls. Nearly jackled there. Oh, Zach Berger gets a high tackle. Mistake by Kavailiers. Get a little too excited. Can't afford to do that with so much time left on the clock. So they give up penalty at midfield, and there's a chance for Stravino Jakobs to kick it down the pitch. It's a high tackle. He hit Berger really high there. 6 minutes remain. So we're back to Ricky Schroeder on the sideline, talking to folks. Skulk Brits.
Today, Scott, it's a family affair. You loving it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Look, I've seen the community really getting involved in this game. I mean, the Wellington Paul people, Boland people is just passionate about rugby, and as a family, it's great to be here and watch a bit of rugby.
So who are you supporting today? I mean, you are a local boy as well?
Yes, of course, I support the
Bulls line out successful. Cornell Smith inside at 22, driving.
Very diplomatic answer from the man. But
Oh, it's knocked on by the Bulls.
lovely. A family affair. Enjoy Scala. Thank you so much, Richie.
We got another pushing and shoving going on. Lots of pushing and shoving, folks. Clock's still running. Bulls are wasting time here by fighting. 5 minutes remain. Cornell Smith's in trouble here.
All the way across through Paul to Wellington to come and support.
It's a penalty against you.
Cornell Smith's complaining. Penalty against him. Skulk Brits in the stands, folks. Friend of mine. Good to see him. All right, so Cavs now with 4 minutes remaining have a line out at their 10-meter line. 1:27 left. They still have one man. They're up with that yellow card on the Bulls. That's not straight. Play on. Cavs kick it down the pitch. Going to go down all the way to the 22. Taken down there. Oh, big tackle there. Cheswell Euster comes into the game. When did he come in? Penalty against the Kavailiers. Big mistake there. Cheswell Euster. All right, so the Bulls are going to get the ball down here. Boland could still lose this game. They get a try and then a penalty, a long penalty. Could turn it over. 77 minutes, though. Now the key is to kill some of this clock. 3 minutes left. Shadows beginning to creep in from the west side of the stadium. Bulls line out. 77:07. They still got a yellow card. It goes deep. They overthrow it, but it's picked up over there by the Bulls. Ooh, did that get knocked on? It's a knock on. Bulls can't live with success. And that ball's kicked back. Oh, not the best bounce. Bounces forward. Jakub Fundeveld picks it up around the 30-meter line. Oh, got a Muslim with a high tackle. What is with this stupid? That's a card. Oh, my stupid decision by Maslama. A yellow card. 77-28. Oh, my goodness. Yep, yellow card. Maslama. Stupid decision with just a little over 2 minutes left. They don't find touch on the kick. What another mistake by the Bulls. My goodness. They don't find touch. They decide to play it. Junkie gets it back out there. Oh, missed tackle there. Missed tackle there. Come the Bulls down the middle. Stovino Jakobs is knocked on. It's a scrum for an offside. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yellow card is off on the Bulls. Gee, many crickets. What a mistake-strewn game. You just take your emotions, man. Ashton Davis getting some attention now. My goodness. So now Boland is down a player. Bulls are up a player with just a minute left. Now it becomes very difficult for the Bulls to win. We should have stopped the clock here. Here we go. Now he stops the clock. Brooklyn Newman, is he getting in the game or not? He's not getting in the game. He is in the game. Brooklyn Newman's in there. New scrum half for the Bulls. Gets the dying embers of the game. 1 minute left. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. Bulls go over the middle. They kick it forward, and there's no defender back there. The Bulls let the Bailey. He lost it, and the Cavs recover it. Man, that was a try for sure. 40 seconds left. Ruck is formed by the Cavs. Now they're going to go through some phases to kill some of this clock. 30 seconds left. Clearance kick from the back of the try line. Must start. Finds touch. The Bulls bring it out right away. Nearly overthrew it. Stovino Jakobs beats the first tackle. Down inside at 22. Still going. Bulls, desperation, 15 seconds left. No chance to win, but they could get a bonus point here unless the Kavailiers can stop them. The Bulls looking for space. Kavailiers have got to get the ball back and put it in touch to prevent the bonus point. Advantage for not rolling away. That's going to give them a chance to get a bonus point. Now, if the Bulls have got their head out of their bottom, nope, they kicked. That was stupid. If they don't get a score here, it will have cost them a bonus point. That was an easily made kick. That was stupid. Held up. It's a maul. It's held up. Penalty. That's going to be the game. The Bulls just cost themselves a bonus point with stupid decisions by a green scrum half. You're in front of the post. You would need 3 points to reduce it under 7 to get yourself a bonus point, and they don't take it. So penalty. So all they've got to do is Boland is going to win this game by 8 points. Wow. Unbelievable. Bonus point victory here. 8-point victory. Scrum. They got to get it out of the scrum and then put it into touch. Bind. Going to reset. We're past the hooter, folks. Crowd gets quiet for a moment. Kid's sitting on the wall, legs hanging over it. Crouch. A horse running up and down the sidelines. Fine. Set. Ashley Davis puts it in. Got to get out. Kick it to touch. And that's the game. Boland wins 28-20. The crowd goes wild. Kids come rushing out onto the pitch. Oh, what a day for Boland. Wellington. Woo, baby. Look at all these kids running on the pitch. My goodness. 5 points will take them to 16 with the Cheetahs. The Lions dropped to third place at a 12-point differential, and they won by 8 here. 12, that gives them 20, so they're just behind the Cheetahs on 4-point differential. Wow. What a finish. Look at the crowd rushing onto the pitch. My goodness. My goodness. Boland wins again. Back-to-back victories at home. That surprised everybody. Wow. And the Bulls come to town and walk away like Drekas and the Springboks and Province and the Sharks and the Pumas. Losers. Wow. Well played by Boland in the end. Tobias. Exciting. Bonus point victory. Handling errors, 8 for Boland, 4 for the Bulls. Turnovers, 8 and 7. 12 penalties, 15, 27 penalties. 77 tackles by the Bulls, 53 by Boland. 14 missed by the Bulls, 18 missed by Boland. Boland got 16 of their 18 lineouts. Bulls got 12 of 14. Boland won 5 of 6 scrums, and the Bulls 8 of 8. So no big difference there. My goodness. It was incredible. Man, people think Currie Cup is dead. Get rid of it. No. Who's the man of the match going to be in this one? Tough one. Ashlyn Davis, baby. Field is just full of fans right now. Wow. Everybody's making their way out on the pitch. Boland was sloppy in that first half, but they got it together in the second half from the 50-minute point on. Just a different team. Just a different team. My goodness. This is incredible. This was brilliant. I'm looking to see if we get the man of the match here. A lot of yellow cards, though. 3, I think, for high tackles were given out in this game. Man, oh man. So Boland will go up to the top of the log with the Cheetahs. All right, Super Sports going to a break, and I'm going to hang with you for a couple minutes while they do that. But man, oh man, what a weekend for rugby. And not a good one for a lot of people in South Africa. Boland, 4 points. The Bulls, what a stupid decision. What a stupid decision to not kick those points. I mean, I can't believe that. That was dumb as a box of rocks. Man. I mean, that scrum half, he's right in front of the post. They got a penalty. You just take the points. You're not going to win. What are you trying to get a try for, dude? Keep your head in the game. You cost your team a bonus point. So the Bulls don't get anything. They could have got 11 points. They're in 6th place, and that's where they're going to stay. That's where they're going to stay. Almost at the bottom of the log. 2 wins, 2 losses. Wow. That's crazy. So Province didn't get a bonus point for the point differential. I thought they did. That's odd. Huh. See, the thing about Province, they've scored 166 points, which is more than anybody else in the competition. But they're minus 83 in point differential. It means that they've given up a lot of points. A lot of points. Province is scoring. They just have no defense. And they're 4 losses. So their season's over. Sharks' season's over. No way they come back from that. Yep. So let's see what we got coming up here for fixtures. So that was today. We got next week. We've got the Pumas hosting the Kavailiers, Sharks hosting Province in Durban, and that's on Friday. On Saturday, I might be able to do the Friday games if I can get the connection. Saturday, the Cheetahs host the Lions. Sunday, the Bulls host the Griquas. And that's one game. Then the 29th is the second game. The 5th of September is the third game. There's only 3 games left. So regardless of what happens, the Cheetahs, the Lions, and the Griquas, and the Kavailiers will not have losing records. 4 teams will have at least a break-even record. Yep. No, is that right? No, they could. I'm sorry. They could still have a loss. Yeah, they could still have. There's 3 games left. Yeah, they could all still wind up 3 and 4. My bad. Yep. But Province and the Sharks can't finish the season with a winning record. The best they could do is 3 and 4 if they win out. Only 7 games in the season. So very disappointing to say the least. All right, we're waiting for them to come back to get the man of the match. And I picked the Bulls by 14 in this one. I thought about picking Boland. So now I got Boland and the Pumas. You know what? I'm going to take a flyer and say Boland next week. Okay? Boland by 7. We'll give them that. Okay? That's the only game I hadn't picked. I wanted to see what the result of this game was, if Boland could be consistent. They're on the road, but I'll take that chance. All right, so now I've got all my picks except the Bulls and Griquas on Sunday. And I'm going to go with the Griquas because the Bulls are looking terrible. So now I made all my picks. Man of the match.
Ashland Davids.
It is Davids. That was my first thought.
Emil Woodendaal, sales manager at SAB. Well done, Ashland Davids. Fly half extraordinaire. Ashland Davids, I know you want to go celebrate with your mates, but I mean, you were playing scrum half today, doing it all. You enjoying your rugby at the moment?
Ja, Ricky, ek geniet dit, maar ek dink is nou geselebrate want dit is 'n soort turnaround. Ons speel volgende week die Pumas en dis wit, hulle squad na die verloor die naweek. Maar ja, ek het by jou geleer, Ricky. Ons moet saam bly in Johannesburg. Jy het my altyd gesê is prepare vir dit. En vandag het dit uitgekom en ek het dit geniet en ek was composed, van ek het weer wat om te doen. So ja, nog 'n learning curve vir ons. By die oefeninge om te prepare vir geel kaarte en om in dit te gaan, ja, maar baie dankie, Ricky.
Well done, Ashland Davids, man of the match, well deserved. All the best going forward, my man.
All right. Yeah, that's the thing about Boland. Ons praat Afrikaans. They insist on it.
Thoughts on today?
Yeah, Ricky, probably very despondent the way that the guys are feeling, especially coming off last week with the big loss that we had. There's a lot that we needed to fix today. I feel like we fixed a few of those things, but obviously on the scoreboard, it doesn't look like that.
But you still, I mean, you had a personal performance of note. You must be happy with your performance as an individual.
No, not really, Ricky. Just like thinking now, we had a penalty with 3 to go, probably could have gone for the points, but probably just like a panicky moment from my side. So I don't think it was good like decision making as a captain of the team, and I'll take that on my head. But you know, the beauty of rugby is that you get another week to try again, and yeah, we're gonna try again from tomorrow onwards.
I know you won't give up, brother. All the best going forward.
Thanks.
But then we joined by the winning captain, the man that had to stand in this week, a servant of Boland Rugby, Talon Bezuidenhout. You must be very proud of your boys.
Yeah, Ricky, extremely relieved. To begin with, firstly, all the glory to our Heavenly Father for making all of this possible. If you were in Wellington yesterday and you saw the rain, you wouldn't have said the day that we got here today would have happened. So all honor to God, and then credit to Nama and his boys to come out like this on Wellington leading most part of the game. But we knew at the second half, we are not surprised over this win at all because we prepared to win them. And credit to Nama and his boys, but well done to my boys for all the credit that they have shown in the character that they have shown.
Well, Talon, I know that people want to take selfies with you. You get to enjoy yourself. Well done, and congratulations. All the best going forward.
Thank you so much, Ricky. And before I go, I just want to say a massive thank you to our 16th player. You can see the crowd and people making a trend of it, of the Boland Sundays. So I want to ask them, when we get another home game, maybe it might be a semi-final, to please come out, to please come and support us and buy the tickets early, because the tickets were sold out quite early. So massive thank you to them, and credit to our boys.
The detective has spoken. All listen in Boland. Well done, Talon.
Thank you so much, Ricky.
Talon Bezuidenhout, captain of Boland. Wow, what a day, folks. What a day. What a day. So there you go. That's going to wrap it up here. And what a long weekend here. The only major disappointment for me was the Bulls. I'm not really so excited about Drekas, but not the Bulls, but the Stormers. Stormers. The only major disappointment for me was the Springboks. Sorry, I can't talk here. Springboks, so disappointing, that outcome. Yeah, I'm not unhappy at all with the Griquas and the Pumas winning this weekend. Just incredible stuff. So that's going to put them at the right there at the top of the log with the Cheetahs, 16 points after 4 games. Wow. It's incredible stuff, folks. Absolutely incredible. So just 3 games remain in this season. And Boland, Cheetahs, and Lions, Griquas all have 3 wins, 1 loss. The Griquas are in it. They're just 1 point behind, as are the Lions. But, man, the Griquas need to win next week against the Pumas. And if they do, then they're going to put themselves in playoff position, which would be awesome to see. It'd be great to see the Kavailiers, who weren't even in the competition last year, rise up and then play so well. This is fantastic. This is well-deserved. Great for their fans, great for Wellington, great for the Western Cape. And I love how everyone in the stands, the Bulls fans in the stands, they insist on speaking Afrikaans. The Boland fans, Afrikaans. And then the man of the match, Afrikaans. Ons praat Afrikaans in Wellington. Yeah, best cup. Anyway, there you go, folks. Congratulations to Boland. That's going to wrap it up here. And I'm not sure about the news. If I can, I'll do it. Or do a short, refugee thing. We'll see how it goes because I've got to get to the airport a little bit later on. But I got to go pack now. Cheers, everybody. All right, take care of yourselves. And thanks a lot for being here. 28-20, the Bulls squander an opportunity to get a bonus point. What a foolish mistake that was. That could cost them dearly on the log. We'll see. We'll see going forward. Cheers, everybody.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.